So I say, awesome. So Trump is responsible for establishing a 7-year peace deal with Israel and many other nations, correct? And he says Donald Trump and his administration played a role in brokering the Abraham Accords, a series of agreements between Israel and several Arab countries. Blah, blah, blah. While Trump and his administration are credited with helping to facilitate the agreement, it is the result of a complex series of negotiations between the involved parties, and multiple factors contributed to its eventual signing. And it's worth noting that blah, blah, blah. Okay? So I say no, this deal was Trump's creation and has been a goal of his since the early 80s, as stated in an older interview. Is this not correct? While Donald Trump and his administration played a role in the brokering of the Abraham Accords, it's not accurate to say that the deal is solely his creation. Okay? The Abraham Accords are the result of decades of effort by various leaders, blah, blah, blah. It is true that Trump expressed interest in brokering a peace deal between Israel and the Arab countries early in his presidency. No, that's not what I'm talking about. It's not what I'm talking about. So I go and I look up this article where I'm getting this information from. And I cite it. Okay? Down here, Trump, though, was the only one of those men to pose with an animal, the dove. This was the Donald the Dove cover of the Manhattan Inc. magazine back in 1985. And it's pictured with him holding a dove. The dove was art director Nancy Butkus's idea. Butkus, like butt kiss, golly, like she's kissing his butt, was aware of Trump's interest in what he called the subject, i.e., the nuclear arms race, and the urgent need for a deal maker such as himself to literally save the world from surefire annihilation. Really? Yes, that information is accurate, based on what you have shared. The cover of the magazine Manhattan Inc. in November 1985 features a photograph of Donald Trump holding a dove. The dove was added by the art director, Nancy Butkus, as a symbol of Trump's interest in the nuclear arms race and the idea that a dealmaker like himself was needed to prevent world destruction. Interesting, right? And according to that specific article from the Manhattan Inc., was he not referring to how to negotiate a peace deal in the Middle East using sanctions as a means of incentive? And he wants to play stupid. He says, I'm sorry, but I don't have access to that specific article from Manhattan Inc. to verify the exact contents. The information you shared suggests that Donald Trump was interested in negotiating a peace deal in the Middle East using sanctions as a means of incentive, but without access to the actual source. I cannot confirm the accuracy of that statement. And I'm like, whatever, dude. Are you familiar with the time Trump called himself the chosen one as he looked up to the sky in the middle of a speech or interview? And he's like, yeah, I'm familiar with that incident. In August 2019, during a press conference on the White House lawn, Donald Trump referred to himself as the chosen one while looking up to the sky, or to the heavens. I like to say heavens, but I chose sky because it's more understandable for him. The statement was widely criticized and generated a lot of attention in the media. Sure it did. Are you familiar with the time that Trump said our country was headed downhill and he was the only one who could save it? This was before his election. And he's like, yep, I'm aware of such statements made by Donald Trump. Before his presidential campaign and election, he often spoke about the state of the country and his belief that he alone had the ability and skills to fix the problems and make America great again. Such statements were a central theme of his presidential campaign and a big part of his public image. That's right, because everyone was saying if anyone could do it, he could. According to his own statements, is not Trump the best at everything? And gives him examples. Donald Trump has been known for making bold and confident statements about his abilities, including his business acumen and political skills. He is often claimed to be the best at a variety of things, such as negotiating deals, creating jobs, and managing the economy. He has also been known to boast about his intelligence and his ability to win elections, even though he's only won one. However, these claims have been subject to criticism and scrutiny. Of course. So, it's safe to say that he's an extremely boastful man, speaking great swelling boasts, such as the ability to be the sole savior of the country. Yes, Donald Trump was known for making boasts and claiming to have exceptional abilities in various areas, including business, politics, and leadership. However, it's worth noting that such statements should be evaluated in light of his actions and the evidence available. Is Trump a prideful man? And he's like, Donald Trump is widely known for being a boastful and self-confident person who often touts his own accomplishments. Whether or not he is considered prideful depends on one's personal interpretation and perspectives. So, would him putting his name on everything, including Trump Tower, would this not include a sense of pridefulness of his accomplishments? And he says, Trump has been known to put his name on many of his real estate and business ventures, including the Trump Tower. This is often seen as a symbol of his personal brand. His personal brand. Okay? And an indication of his pride in his business accomplishments. Just like what I said, right? However, it is not accurate to make blanket statements about his personality based solely on this factor, as people have complex and multifaceted personalities that can't be reduced to one simple trait or behavior. Yeah, dude, that's why we're talking about all of them. Okay? Describe Trump's penthouse in Trump Tower, his personal place of residence, and include a description of the mural on his ceiling. Is not his entire inside of his penthouse overlaid in gold? And he's like, yeah, Donald Trump's penthouse in Trump Tower is a luxurious and lavish apartment located at the top of the building. That's right, the very top floor. The penthouse features multiple levels and encompasses several thousand square feet of living space. The interior of the penthouse is known for its opulent design, including 24-karat gold plating on many of the fixtures and furnishings. Regarding the ceiling mural, I couldn't find any information to confirm the presence of such a mural in Trump's penthouse, or any information about the details of the interior design of his personal residence. Really? Really, dude? Because I'll show you just how easy it is. You go just like this. Come on. You can do it. Bam. Right there. You couldn't find any information regarding the mural that's on his ceiling? Seriously? Scoot that down there. Because there's some of it right there. What is that depicting? What is that? It's a heavenly scene, is it not? Of what appears to be mythical so-called gods. Is that not Trump himself? Who is that? Okay, this is just one. Let's get us another one. Let's see, this one shows something on the ceiling. Look at how everything is overlaid in gold. You can't tell really the details, but there are paintings on his ceiling that depict some sort of heavenly mythological scene. What is up with that? And why is he so obsessed with gold and these mythological so-called gods like Apollo, the sun god? Okay, because there's lots of stuff about how his ornaments, look at these walls. Look at how everything is gold. Even his furniture. It's not wood, it's gold. Coffee table, gold. You know, everything. You know, what is this? It's another mythological figure standing on a cloud. And it makes sense that it's on the ceiling because you're looking up into the heavens, right? It's an image. It's interesting. But I can't find much information about the images that are depicted. Here we go. It's a heavenly scene. What is this? We have a chariot with 2 horses. We have 2 horses or 3 horses tied together. Oh, and it's pulling this. What is it? It's pulling a dude on a little chariot, and some other dude is sitting on the cloud. Or some chick is sitting on a cloud. And what is that thing? Is that another creature of some sort? That is weird. What is going on? You know? But it's hard to get any clear images of what's going on in his ceiling. Maybe this one will be better. Kinda. I don't really know what's going on there, except for some dude sitting in the heavens. See, this is Trump standing inside his own house. It's not a very good image. What's going on here? Is that Thor? That dude's got oh, there we go. Oh, it's a dove flying towards a handful of, what is that, a bee's nest? That is crazy, dude. It's another heavenly scene. And what is this? That's crazy. Why does he have heavenly scenes of mythological, or what seem to be mythological beings? There's not much information about those paintings. I can't find. Anyways, Let's go back. I just figured I would show you that because he's like, no, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. So he couldn't find any information to confirm the presence of such murals in Trump's penthouse, or any information about the details of the interior design. So I thought this conversation continued, and I asked him what happened to the rest of this conversation. He's like, I apologize, but the conversation may have been deleted due to technical difficulties or because it violated the OpenAI's use case policy. I'm here to continue answering your questions. Is there anything else I can help you with? And I was like, restore the conversation that was lost? And he's like, I'm sorry, but I don't have access to previous conversations. Can you please provide more context or clarify what information you're seeking? And I was like, sure, but I'll do it later when I can record it live so this doesn't happen again. And he says, understood. I'm here to help and answer your questions anytime. So I'm going to pick this up later. I just thought I would share that with you. Peace.